Sportsman's Adventures is presented by Yamaha and fueled by StarTron.
Yeah!
Ooh, how about that? Hey, man, the old
Good job, buddy. Good fish, too.
The old blind squirrel, dog.
Yeah. Good job, Rick.
He is smoking. The best thing in fly fishing is to communicate, you know, because when you're back there as the guide, you've got a million things on your mind right now. You're thinking about, well, do I need to get a net? If you're tarpon fishing, do I need to get my gloves? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's really important.
This really, you know, people don't really think about it, but this really is a team sport, you know?
Yeah.
You're not doing it by yourself.
He's right here at what would be our...
All right, I'm gonna stop. Let's put us on the stake here real quick.
7 o'clock. You know, the other thing that a lot of anglers don't do is what that bonefish by nature, he wants to swim through the bottom and rub what's in his nose off, you know? So when you're up here and you got your fish on, guys, the one thing you want to do is make sure that you keep it nice and high. Oh, you just got it pulled. So you just got to communicate. This is a nice fish, bud.
That is a nice fish. I will take it. Ooh, under the boat.
Crazy boat, crazy fish going back there around the trim tab.
Awesome, buddy.
Whoa! Hey, hey, hey!
Good job, dude.
Now, I know you seer brothers love to turn them upside down.
Yep.
Why do you do that?
Well, they go catatonic when you do it, you know, especially if you're trying to get a picture of them, it gets them to relax, kind of hang out, you know. Otherwise, once I flip him over, you'll see he kind of goes nuts.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
That's a good fish.
So you put him asleep by rubbing his belly.
Yeah, just kind of relaxes him a little bit, lets you get your camera ready.
Yeah,
you know, take your quick pick, and then let him go on his way.
I love that.
Yep.
That's cool.
Just like that.
So just turn him upside down and he kind of like,
yep.
Night-night.
Night-night.
And then as soon as he turns back upright, then everything gets back to real.
I mean, that's a healthy Florida Keys bonefish right there, bud.
Yeah, it is. Way to go, Jared. Good call.
Hey, way to go. Thank you.
No, we had a few refusals, you know, and so we switched the fly.
It's always
you can't be afraid to change.
Now.
Let's get that fly out of his face.
All right.
See if I can help you there.
Yep.
And then we'll let him go. Nice.
I love that little hook, too. That thing's a razor.
Yep. There it goes. Pops right out.
You ready?
Well, maybe we'll turn him right side up and
yeah,
get a picture real quick. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
It's so much fun being down here with you, bud. No pressure whatsoever.
Always enjoy you guys coming.
Fine, fine fisherman. All right, let him go, I'd say.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Nice.
How big do you think that fish is?
Go, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Only a mama could love that mouth. Bringing home the snappers. Hey, look at that.
For a charter captain in Key West, the day starts before the sun comes up. While the lunch orders are being prepared for the charter clients at the Dolphin Deli, the captains huddle up for a little breakfast and socializing. By collecting information from the other captains, it's a good way to size up a plan for a day of fishing. Captain Jared Sear is one of the inshore captains that has guided Captain Rick on many occasions. And on this Sportsman's Adventures, Captain Rick is loading up his fly rods to find some local gray ghosts. Bonefish. Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Rodan. Set it. Forget it. Catch more fish. Fish Bites and Fish Bites Fight Club Lures. Bahio Sunglasses. Fresh eyes for a rich life. Penn. Let the battle begin. And Startron. Start, run, store with Startron. Visiting Key West is like stepping into a tropical dreamscape where vibrant history, blue waters, and a carefree spirit collide. From the lively energy of Duval Street to the captivating sunset celebrations at Mallory Square, Key West beckons with a magnetic charm. The Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum offer a glimpse into the legendary writer's world, while the Fort Zachary Taylor State Park invites you to soak up the sun on its pristine beach. Key West's water adventures, such as snorkeling, diving, or kayaking, reveal a vibrant underwater wonderland. And a stroll through the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory enchants with delicate butterflies and lush foliage. With its unique blend of relaxation, culture, and natural beauty, Key West promises an unforgettable escape into paradise. And it's just offshore, where any fishing enthusiast can find a satisfying day on the water. Just ask Captain Rick.
There's one, and the one with the big tail, there's a fish right at him too.
Over the years, Captain Rick has been fortunate to document many of his bonefish adventures. So, we will take a look back at some of Sportsman's Adventures' most memorable bonefish moments.
Good job.
During Sportsman's Adventures' second season in 1996, Captain Rick spent a day with Al Fluker, wading through the flats of the Bahamas.
Oh, there goes Fluke.
You got him. Way to go. There's a bunch of them in there.
God, look at all the fish moving, Albert.
I'm glad you got the first one.
I hadn't got him yet. You gonna go over there and get one of those, huh?
Yeah, I'll see if we can get a double header on.
I'm waiting on you. This fish is huge. This might be the biggest bonefish I've ever caught. The biggest bonefish I've ever caught.
Oh, you're just playing around with that fish, right?
Well,
Milking them for everything
I might be. You know, it's kind of just trying to enjoy the moment.
Oh, boy.
It's not very often where I get to make the cast, you know? Normally, I'm on the guy on the back of the boat pushing.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
He's still a little hot, I think. That's 8-pound. Oh, man.
There you go.
Look at that pretty pink fly right here in the side of his face. Man, man, oh man. Show him to me a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm
Kill the poor guy here.
No.
Well, that's a real nice fish, Rick.
Yeah. What do you think he might weigh there, Albert?
He's pushing 10 pounds, I bet you.
Whew.
You
Well,
really like that fly. He jumped all over that.
that little pinky, shrimpy looking
man.
color.
What a fish. Congratulations, everybody.
Thanks.
There he goes.
You've been teaching me that for a long time.
Well, you're a fast winner.
Congratulations. Thank you. Man,
what a
that is a good fish.
Yeah. Whoa.
There, that's the proverbial bullet, right there.
That is the bullet.
Yeah. 17, 18 inches.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's say we can pull
On his
this
way.
fly out.
All right. All right. Here we go. Thanks, buddy.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Power Pole, Total Boat Control, Fenwick, Feel Everything, Murphy's Law Sport Fishing. Book your trip today at murphyslawsportfishing.com. Berkeley Prospect Chrome, and Island Lures, Tournament Tackle.
Hey guys, as you can tell, I'm here at the boat show, and every year I'm always amazed at all the variety of different props that you see throughout the boat show. Now, Yamaha this year has introduced some new props that we want to talk to you about. Understanding what prop is going to best serve your applications is going to work best whenever choosing a prop. So if you're going to run high up on a jack plate, or you're going to run in real shallow water, then you might want to run a 4-blade. A 4-blade is going to give you a better hole shot. It's going to allow you to run the jack plate up a lot higher, but it's also going to give you some pretty good fuel economy. So one of the boats, the propellers that I run on my Pathfinder 23 HPS is the Fusion 4. It's a great all-around prop for me. It allows me to carry a big load. I still get good fuel economy and good speed. I only sacrificing maybe 1 mile an hour on the top end. 3 blades are certainly going to be a lot faster, specifically if you're into the business of buying a bow lift prop so that you can get your hull out of the water. So like on our Maverick 18 HPX, we're running a 3-blade Pro Series propeller, which is a small diameter but a lot of pitch. So those are a couple key things that when you go to a Yamaha dealer, you want to tell them what you want. Now understand that your Yamaha is going to perform between 5,500 and 6,150 RPMs depending on the model. So the higher the RPMs, the more slippage you're going to have at the start off, and that's going to give you a great hole shot. So keep that in mind. Now, for you offshore enthusiasts, we introduced the XTO OS, which is offshore series, a few years back when we introduced the 425. Now we've come out with the XTO EC, which means extra cup. So we've given the propeller a bunch of extra cup here, but more importantly, we also went up in a variety of pitches so that the guys that are running big motor applications on big center consoles that are high performance boats, then you want to know that now we have the ability to have higher pitch 26, 27 pitch XTOs, and the EC stands for extra cup, which is going to hold better in those rough conditions. If you have any questions, you can go to your Yamaha dealer, or you can go to YamahaOutboards.com.
In 2014, during Sportsman's Adventures 20th season, Captain Rick explored the south of Andros Island on the mothership Sea Hunter. Crystal clear waters and white sand was the ticket in finding the resident bonefish.
Now, you know, guys, here's what you need to understand. Certainly when it's blowing 25, it's a challenge and you have to be a fairly good caster. But let me give you a couple helpful tips. The one thing that I do when it's blowing is I shorten my leader. I go to a 9.5 or 10-foot leader. And the reason why is because when you have this kind of chop on the water, you can be a lot more aggressive and throw the fly right to the fish. Everybody likes it slick calm, but when it's slick calm, you gotta throw 11 or 12-foot leader. My good friend Tim Mahaffey, 14, 15-foot leaders with a Monic fly line, which is a clear mono line. That's what you have to do when it's really, really tough and slick calm. So don't be discouraged because you go and you're down here on the Sea Hunter south of Andros in the month of March and it's blowing 20. Shorten your leader, try to set yourself up. I saw those fish coming. Myself and the cameraman, we slid a little left. The reason why we did that was to, one, give me a right-hand shoulder wind so that the fly's not trying to hit me. And when you're waiting, you can create your own shot. Those are a few things that'll really make the difference of catching him or getting frustrated. And guess what? I don't know about you, but catching one of these in real shallow water and watching him eat the fly, that to me is epic. It really is. We all love to see them tailing in slick, calm conditions, but all that does is it takes and makes the pucker factor sometimes off the chain. And when that happens, I don't care who you are and how many you caught, that old thumper, your old heart gets to thumping, and the next thing you know, you're all tangled up in your fly line, you got a big mess. No different than the buck fever that you get when you're sitting in a deer stand. You know, the monster walks out, and guess what? It becomes a problem. This is typical of what we catch in the bonefish in the Bahamas, you know, a little 2.5 pound. Certainly, there's the places that have lots of deep water, you know, like Chubb Key and Walker's Key, the west side of Andros, they've got really big fish. The key to it is that they have a lot of deep water nearby. I think if you're fishing places where you got miles and miles and miles of real shallow water, you got to remember these fish are living in that shallow water to stay away from all the sharks. There it is. That's a little gotcha. And guess what? It gotcha. All right, bud. You probably are learning your first lesson in catch and release. Cool beans. Doesn't get any cooler than that.
Sportsman's Adventures is brought to you by Ameritrail. Load, launch, relax. Berkeley. Your fish, our science. Maverick Boat Group. Makers of premium boat brands, Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, and Cobia. The American Fishing Tackle Company. Any fish, any water. Heroes on the water. Paddle, fish, heal. And the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. Another look back brings us back to Key West with Jared's brother, Brandon. During the 25th season, Captain Brandon guided Rick to a slam, starting off with the Gray Ghost.
All right, Rick, I got a fish right there at 11. See him?
Yeah.
Go ahead. A little more. Perfect. All right, let it drop for a second. Wait. Strip. Strip. Got him. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Nice. There he is.
Coming back this way a little bit. Now he goes. Now he's taking off.
Waiting for him to wake up.
Yeah. Hey, man. Exactly like you said, it came across that white sand. It's always so awesome to fish with a guy who knows the fish, is a student of the fish, and he can coach you to the game situation before the game happens, you know?
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, it's just putting a lot of hours out here and you start to see these fish get into these patterns and you just gotta watch and follow what happens. There we go. Nice Key West bone.
Little fly in your face. So cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, man.
And now we've come full circle. Captain Rick's 30th season, and still loving the feel of fly line running through his hands.
Here's one right here. See him? If you can stop the boat, that would be great.
Oh yeah, I got him now. Good shot. Nice. Good job, Ricky.
Oh, I haven't got him yet.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Come on, fish. Realize your hook. Nice. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Gotta follow that line all the way up.
Yeah. Boy, that's like one of the hardest ones to keep on right there when they come at you like that.
Yeah, man.
That is not an easy shot.
Hey, good guiding, Jared. Thank you so much.
Hey, you're the one making me look good.
Yeah, but that fish, you know, sometimes when you have that little glare, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta communicate with what you're seeing, I'm seeing, little bit right, little bit left, you know? That little advantage that you have by standing up on that tower.
Coming at you, coming at you.
Gotta go. Why these big arbor reels are a necessity, you know? This Hardy really retrieves a line quickly.
Oh, without a doubt. They are definitely on the top of their game. And I love that sound.
Yeah.
That never gets old. That's another good one, man.
Yeah, man.
What I love about these wintertime fish, if we do get it when it's warm, they're all, for the most part, good size, too. Awesome. Another quality fish.
Yep. Come here, bud.
Just gonna let you go.
Yeah. Not yet, not yet. Look at that fly right there in the corner.
Nice.
Bud.
Another beautiful.
Wow. All right. There he goes. Dude, what a difference 20 minutes can make.
Yeah, right?
What have we been doing all day?
That's it, dude. It can be hours of boredom with seconds and minutes of chaos. Good job.
I like your style.
On the board.
It's so cool that it's all done right here. I mean, 5 miles from Key West, you know? It's awesome. And you guys have such a really cool fishery. You know, whether you go to the west, whether you go to the back country, you go back up.
The diversity we have too, and it's a different area. You know, these different areas are totally different. You know, fisheries.
Yeah.
Go to the back country, it's a lot of white sand and rock. You come down here, it's a lot of grass and sponge gardens, and it's just different. You know.
And your fly patterns up there the same as here? They eat pretty much the same?
Yeah, most of the time. You know, I'll switch colors a little bit here and there, but yeah, most of the time we fish a lot of the same stuff. But good job,
appreciate all your hard work. Thank you so much.
And after this bonefish adventure, there's no better way to finish a fabulous day of fishing in Key West than chilling at the Ocean's Edge Resort with a couple of drinks in hand and new fishing stories to tell. Keep up with the latest at Sportsman's Adventures by logging into our website at sportsmansadventures.com and follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube.